with honestly one of my favorite guys. You know he must be if I'm going to say it, because the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, Jalen Hurts, his team is having another big year, and Jalen is a big part of that. And he's showing big support for Philly schools with his Jalen Hurts Foundation. Jalen Hurts, welcome to GMA. Welcome to GMA.
Thank you.
And, you know, before we get into football, I want to talk about your involvement in the Philly schools. You're very involved in the Philly schools. Your parents are educators.
Yeah.
They help you start your foundation. So tell us about that.
Yeah, it's something that happened very naturally. You know, the Jalen Hurts Foundation was something that began and was brought to light this year. But it was always in me to be impactful and of service in the community, you know, whether I was at Alabama, Oklahoma, and now being Philly being my home. And so, you know, I just wanted to create something that really fostered mentorship to our youth, something that could help progress our youth and serve our youth. And there are multiple ways to do that, you know, and it's been a fun process in that, being able to give back.
One of your programs is called TDs for ACs. Explain what that is.
Yeah, you know, competitively, you always want, you know, the main thing is always to go out there and win and do what you can to help your team win. But, you know, it extends an opportunity to not only get the fans engaged, but to have purpose behind every touchdown. And it was something that I really thought about, the foundation team thought about, and just trying to continue to foster the change that we already began. Coming into it, it was something so natural. I never watched the news. I'm always locked in and on to the next thing. But I caught one day, I caught that it was just fall, and it was rising temperatures in Philadelphia. And the school district of Philadelphia had to cancel school because it was so hot, and they didn't have the proper air conditioning systems to keep the kids in school. And I mean, something so simple, I mean, but yeah, so challenging and so important. And that happened, and I saw that on the news, and it caught me. And it took some time to get involved and you know, get the change made. But we were
so
able
you're getting air conditioners in those schools
now? No,
now.
so we already did that. So in the spring of this year, everything was finalized. We had 314 ACs installed, and that impacted over 10 schools in the school district of Philadelphia. And so the touchdown for ACs pretty much extends that initiative. So now, for years to come, it'll be something that I'll be able to share with the city or with the school district, and be able to impact those kids in that way.
You're having a great season, 6 wins in a row.
You know, look, I think, I think about it. I'm like, man, you know, how many more touchdowns could I have? How many more ACs? But nonetheless, the main thing is winning, and it always helps. It brings, you know, it brings a great spirit to the city too. So that's important, and you know, those kids are always watching. They're watching every single thing.
I got to ask about the tush-push play. Yes, I had to say that out loud. Here's Jason Kelsey explaining exactly what it is.
Here they go, and they pick it up.
Like a glove. There we go.
Okay, so what is tougher, that or a sack?
Sacks are no fun.
It depends on who you're talking to.
Yeah. You know,
It's fun for me.
In your heyday, yeah, I'm sure you get a lot of pleasure out of that. But it was good doing it with Jason. He's very strong. You know, the technique he has behind it, and now the guys we have doing it now, they do it really well too. So it's definitely a group effort when we do that.
And I have the final question. For all those Eagles fans who are watching, for our stage manager, Brad, who wore his special Eagles shirt in here today,
get him on there.
Are the Eagles going to the Super Bowl this season?
Let's take it one game at a time. Let's take it one game at a time.
Good answer.
It's been a fun year. It's been a lot of different things that we've had to overcome, and there's so much more out there for us to do. And so we just want to take it a moment at a time, and you know, hopefully in that we can rack up these the touchdowns for AC.
Keep racking up those touchdowns. Love watching you play. Love that you're taking care of my guy Saquon Barkley over as well. Great to see him doing well. Too. And thank you, Jalen. I love that you're here, man. Thank you for all you're doing for Philadelphia schools out there. And hopefully your example is going to lead to other guys stepping up for their communities as well. We appreciate you being here.